If I see a person putting their hands on a woman, I'm gonna put my hands on them because I love them.
Better leave me alone about me and my bitch.
And I'm gonna tell you that ain't.
I'm shooting at angle. Yeah, I'm shooting at angle. Man, nigga ain't got no business getting in my business. What I'm saying, this is my bitch. Nigga, you better leave us alone. Now everybody finna die. Cause you want, now your kids finna be without their father cause you wanna save this bitch.
I'm gonna be at home.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you,
because what ends up happening, it's always the good guy that loses his life. If I see a nigga whooping this bitch, I mind my business.
Yeah, that's some sucker shit. I can't agree with that.
I done seen a lot of niggas play Captain Save a hoe trying to jump in a relationship, save a woman, and this nigga get killed, and she be putting money on that nigga books that killed you for trying to save her. She coming to see that nigga, she writing that nigga, she still taking care of that nigga, and you done jumped in. Now your family is sad, and this bitch still fucking with this nigga that was slapping on her. Nah, I ain't one of them kind of niggas. Nah, that was a sucker roll. My nigga be at the funeral saying, man, my nigga went out like a...
I'm back with another triggering topic, and please believe me when I say that video clip was very triggering for me. And this is probably one of the only times that I will agree with Cam Newton, respectfully, because baby, Charleston White and his wayward eyeball, I promise you that he is one of the most ignorant, hypocritical, double standard having Negroes of all time. This man is always talking about what a man is and what a man isn't and how he's a real man. And he's always talking about what black women are lacking and all of this and all of that. But he's over here talking about beating on women and calling them out of their names. And then trying to shame and scare another man into being a bottom feeder and a coward like him. Then he's over here saying that nobody should intervene if a woman's being beat on because she's going to go back. But there are plenty of women that are in situations like that, and they stay only because no one is helping them, and they don't feel like they have an out. There are plenty of women that would leave and do leave if they have the support to do so. And I'm speaking from personal experience. Now, I know I was able to get away from my abusive first husband because my mother had the money to send me away to another state. He abused me several times in public, and there were nothing but black men around, a lot, and no one intervened. I almost lost my life, and I'm not going to get too deep into all the different situations. Maybe one day I will, but I'll just give y'all a light incident, okay? I remember one time, my first husband, he spit in my face, and I'm talking about a huge spit in your face, like for real, for real. And a black man watched him do that and put his head down and kept on walking. He acted like he didn't even see him spitting on me, cussing me out, nothing. And you know what? In that moment, I tried to run away in that exact moment. And he chased me with a butcher knife into a train station where everyone stood and watched him threaten to unalive me and tell me that he should end me right there. And you know what? I felt hopeless. Like I would never, ever be able to get away because he had isolated me from everyone. So my thing is this, is that be the change that you want to see. Be the man that you would like somebody to be there for your mom, for your sister, for your daughter. And really, as I'm looking at the video, another crazy component to this is that this is an example in real time of a black man trying to shame another black man for decent and humane behavior. You have a black man saying that he would stand up and protect a woman, and you have another man telling him it's wrong to protect women and that basically she wants it. So go ahead and let that woman be beat on in peace, or you will lose your own life. And really, this type of mentality is exactly the reason why I was able to see a video of a teenage black girl get kidnapped and no one did anything. And she was eventually found unalived because people don't think it's worth it to try to help black women and black girls. If you see a woman being harmed, oh, you're supposed to mind your business. And if you don't, then there's something wrong with you. And I don't believe that. If you see a woman harmed and you mind your business, you're a punk. You're not a man. You should call yourself a scumbag. And my thing is this, is that we talk about why there is such a culture, a bad culture in our community with our men and the way they treat women. But the problem is this, is that we have a culture of black men demonizing other black men for being a good man or even thinking about being one. And then we wonder why the culture of the men in our community is to be bad men, violence, thugs, Pookies, Ray Rays, Dusties, whatever you want to call it. And I really think that this is the reason why that there are so many black men that harm their women, that harm black women, and they see nothing wrong with being that way. That's the reason why black women are more likely to be unalived, more likely to be abused, more likely to have a lot of things happen to them, kidnappings, robberies, you know what I'm saying? Ex trafficking. It's this right here. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing wrong with standing up for a woman that you don't know. You don't know if your actions can help her. You don't know if that day that you intervened was the day that she said, that's it. Or you don't know if you intervened that day was the day that he was going to unalive her if you didn't intervene. And you know what? This is honestly really the reason why I tell black women that you need to be armed, period, at all times. Get your concealed carry. Go to the range, take classes. That way you are educated on how to use it properly. And if you can't get a pew-pew, then get whatever else you can to legally be able to protect yourself. And if you're in a relationship, don't tell him that you got one. Just don't even tell him. Because that way, just in case you need to use it, then you can use it if you get my drift. But you know what? I really didn't plan on talking a lot about this. I wanted to talk about this, I guess, really quickly because Charleston White is so disgusting to me. Like, he is just like, I don't know, he just turns my stomach. He makes my skin crawl. And he is the type of man that gets a platform in our community. A cockeyed, abusive, dysfunctional, deviant weirdo that has no respect for women. And my thing is this, if the bad men are what you glorify and the decent men are who you vilify, then how can the behavior of black men ever be improved upon? You know what? Yikes. I'm so disgusted. I'm going to cut this video short, y'all. I was about to say something else, but I'm going to chill. Sorry. And maybe eventually one day I will go more into detail about my own experiences. But if you watched this video and you did enjoy it, please do me a favor and drop a 2 in the comments. And you already know why. Because what Charleston White is boo, boo. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor. Follow me on TikTok. I live stream there often. So if you want to get to know me in real time, that would be the place to do it. And also, if you could follow me on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, ladies, I love to hear from y'all. Please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.